Why is everybody in Mount Pleasant talking about Dolly Parton? We're going to find out on this week's Mount Pleasant Community Profile for Southeast Iowa Live as we visit the Mount Pleasant Public Library Children's Center to learn more. Welcome to Southeast Iowa Live. This is our Mount Pleasant Community Profile, and I am excited to say that I am in the Mount Pleasant Library. Community
Yes.
Library?
Public Library.
Public Library. Fantastic. I'm here with Kayleigh Septer.
Yes.
You are the director of the public library?
Yes, library director.
Okay, that's fantastic. How long have you been doing that for?
I have been library director, it'll be 4 years in December, but I've actually been working at the library since May of 2010. I started as a children's clerk and kind of just moved my way up the ranks, so it'll be 14 years in May that I've been here.
14 years. Yeah. That is fantastic. So you really know the library. You know everything about it, the insides and outs.
Yes.
So you can tell me why I'm sitting in really tiny chairs right now.
We are sitting in really tiny chairs right now because we are up in our children's department. You can see behind us we've got books and we've also got some renovation going on. But today we're going to be talking about Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which focuses on children. So.
Dolly Parton Imagination. Okay, before we go there, Dolly Parton, by the way. So if you aren't interested yet, then you're missing out because it's really anything associated with Dolly Parton is amazing,
yes,
as we all know. Before we do that, though, tell us a little bit about the renovations going on behind us.
Well, we moved into the building in 2005, and nothing has really been repainted except for maybe the children's department and some areas down in the adult section. But it hadn't really been updated since we moved in 2005, so it was in need of some dire needs of coats of paint, new colors, just making it look vibrant. So we contacted Christian Morey from Morey Brothers Woodworking to come in. He's great. To come in and paint after he had done a project for us before with our desk barriers. So he came in and he's been working hard, and right now he's getting the children's section done, and he'll move on down to the history room and keep going.
So it's a full
job.
Redo of a paint job for the entire center.
Entire center, yes.
Wow.
He's gotten the majority of the downstairs done. There's still little pieces he's working on, but he also has the back offices and things to do, and he got the teen area and things done. So he's
Wait, so
moving
you mean
quickly.
there's a teen area? So there could be bigger chairs we sit on.
There could be bigger
We chose the tiny ones
yes,
for
now.
now.
Yes, the tiny chairs.
Okay,
but the teen area
enough.
is back here on this landing.
That's awesome. Well, a huge thank you to Christian for all the work they're doing in here. It looks great, everything we're seeing already. And this whole space is such a treasure for Mount Pleasant. For the size of our town, we have an incredible library.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You've done a fantastic job.
Thank you. And we also have, on top of the children, we're actually on top of our Discovery Center, our Children's Discovery Center.
This isn't the Discovery Center.
No, this is the children's library where you come, you check out your books, you do story times, you do all of that. But our Discovery Center is below us and accessible outside the building, the old AEA entrance on the side of the building here.
Sure.
And you can go down, and there's, let's see, we're open Mondays and Thursdays down there, and every other Saturday. Mondays it's 12 to 2, and Thursdays it's 10 to noon.
Nice.
And then every other Saturday it's 10 to noon.
So if I wanted to get super creative with the edit on this community profile, could I go down there and videotape some of it?
You could, yeah, I could take you down there.
Okay,
and
cool.
let you walk around.
So right now, if everything's going right now, you should not be looking at my face. You're looking at this beautiful Discovery Center and everything that our kids have access to in our county, really, in Mount Pleasant specifically, but the county as a whole. I'm sure.
Yes, everyone is. Yep, everyone is invited to that, and it's free of charge.
Oh, seriously, really? Wow, I love libraries.
Thank you.
Libraries are so awesome. Yeah, sorry. I have a cousin who's a librarian out at a branch in Denver, Colorado. And one thing I learned from talking with her is that you don't mess with librarians.
Oh no.
They are the jack of all trades. They can find any information out, you can't get anything past them. And they're some of the hardest working individuals in the county. So all the gals and guys you have behind the desk back there,
they are very hardworking.
Treat them with respect. They're all amazing people, and they do a lot of good for our community.
Yes, they do.
Which is awesome. So I am really excited to talk about Dolly Parton.
Yes.
And our listeners might be going why are we talking about Dolly Parton? We're talking about libraries, right?
Right.
But before we do that, we gotta pay the bills. So I'm gonna send this to commercial real quick.
Okay.
And then when we get back, we're gonna talk about Dolly Parton and how she is connected to our library here in Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories of the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Live. My name is Mike Heaton. I'm here once again with Kayleigh Septer, the director of the Mount Pleasant Public Library, and we're here to talk about Dolly
Yes.
Parton. So Kayleigh, you know, it's sort of funny for me to say Dolly Parton. She's not coming. She's not coming to sing here, everybody. Don't worry. I mean, we'd all love to see Dolly, but how is Dolly Parton connected to the Mount Pleasant Public Library?
Well, for those who don't know, Dolly Parton loves books. She loves reading, she loves literacy, and she especially loves getting books into the hands of children, much like we do. But her initiative, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, began as a dream where she wanted to get, like I said, books into the hands of children.
That's so cool.
So she created a program that would mail books for free to area children in different areas, but you have to, it's not available everywhere. You have to sign up for it, and you have to have a 501c3 group fund it for you. So the library can't reach out and do it, but another group has to, an affiliate is what it's called.
So is this like the old school Netflix of libraries? Like, is that like, you said they get mailed a book? They get mailed a book, yes.
Okay. So what happens is they register if they're in the area that offers the program. They will register for the program, and every month until they are 5 years old, they will receive a book in the mail for free.
Okay, wow. So you could register as a 1-year-old. You could register the day you're born, honestly. We did actually have somebody do that the other day. So you could, I know some areas that have the program will have the new mom paperwork. They will have that paperwork in there for her to sign up. Wow. For Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. And these are they the same book going out to everyone, or are they age-based, based on 0 through 5? They're age-based, so there's different. I think the Welcome book is the same book, and that is the Little Engine That Could. Oh, so, sure. So that's always a fun one. Yes, like that. I think that's the first book that they'll get, but then there's different books based on the ages. Okay, that's super cool. So, so you sign up. Maybe 0, so your parents sign you up, right? Yep. In general. Yep. Then you get a book every single month, so you're getting 12 books a year. So potentially, what is that? My math's not great. Not great but math yeah, either. So 70 something. I don't know what the 7 times 12 is, but yeah, I do know what 7 times 12 is. 84. 84. You get 84 books before you hit kindergarten. You can have your own library. That's exactly what. Yeah, it's to build a library for your kids. That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
so-
incredible. Thank you, Dolly.
Yes, thank you, Dolly.
Seriously.
And I know there's a lot of states that offer it for free for all of their children, but states like Iowa and other places, you have to have an affiliate to do it.
So our affiliate, you said, was the Library Foundation.
The Library Foundation, yes.
Nice.
So what happened was, and the reason we have it is because we started the strategic planning process, and Becky Heil, who is our state representative for the Southeast District from the State Library,
Sure.
came down to help us with that, and we had mentioned it in our strategic planning process with the library board, and one of our library board members, Don LeBlanc, took it and just ran with it. And he got
Don LeBlanc.
Yes.
We all know Don because if you had kids and you went to Van Allen,
Van
he was
Allen.
your principal for quite a few years.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So he took it, he ran with it, he went to the foundation, he did all the paperwork, I kind of just did everything else in the background, but he really was the one that got it off the ground, and the foundation pays for it every month. The invoice comes in and we
That's so
send
cool.
it off.
That's so
So-
cool. So what an incredible resource for our families, for our kids.
Yes.
So before we finish up, because we want to talk about how you can sort of sign up
Sign
for
up,
the program.
yes.
What's that process?
So you can go online. We have a link on our website it's at the top underneath Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. There's a link. You have to be a resident of Mount Pleasant. The child has to be a resident of Mount Pleasant and have a 52641 zip code.
Nice.
And have the address in Mount Pleasant. And then they sign up. It comes through the sign-up thing. We check it on the back end, make sure everything's hunky-dory.
Sure.
And then we go from there and we process it through. If there's reason we have to deny it or anything, it does send an email out, but that's very few and far between that we've had to do.
So
But
how many people have signed up so far since you announced the program?
so far, we have registered about 205 or 206 kids.
Whoa, 200 something already?
Already.
When did it get announced?
In December, we announced it, and what happened was I opened it up and not realizing that it would email people out that were interested in it, in finding us, our community. So someone had posted about it in a mom's group, and then I came in over the weekend to an email question about it, and I went, wait a second. So then I went into the system,
Whoops.
and we had 99 kids signed up
my.
over that weekend.
So do you have to process
So,
them all, like
We
submit
do.
something?
We do. We go back and we look. The parents put it in, and then we make sure the address is correct. That
Sure.
USPS has it correct in their system. We make sure everything is right, and then we pass it through. So it's myself and my youth librarian, Amy Wilson, who are fielding those. It's just,
Nice.
and we generally tend to know our population.
Yeah, that's
So.
fair. That makes sense. Thank you, Amy, too, for your
Yes.
work on the
Thank you,
project.
Amy.
You guys are all
Yes.
awesome over there. So thank you so much, Kayleigh, for being willing to share about this program. I'm assuming it's an unlimited cap. Anybody else that wants to sign? Maybe it's not
Well-
unlimited. The foundation's like, no, Mike, no, it's not
Well,
unlimited.
we have a total, they go by your total eligible population, which
Okay.
at the time that we signed up was 508. So I
Okay.
believe we have a cap of 500 because
Okay,
of that
so
population.
We got some
Yeah.
room. There's still
Yeah.
plenty of opportunity to sign up
And
if
we'll
you guys
have-
want to sign
yeah.
up.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but
No, you're good.
we'll have kids who will graduate out of the program this year, so we'll have
Oh,
several
good point.
kids.
Yeah, so there's always openings as new people come in.
Yep, and new kids graduate, they get their last book, then,
Okay, that's brilliant. What a great program. That
Yes.
is fantastic. Do you have anything else coming up at the library that you want to share about while you have a chance, while we have about 1,000 people watching this video?
Sure. We have, we'll have an author visit on March 14th. That's next Thursday at 6 p.m. It'll be in the Civic Center meeting room. His name, and I'm probably going to butcher his last name, is Chewy Renatera.
Okay.
And he wrote the book, We Heard It When We Were Young. And he
Nice.
grew up in West Liberty, Iowa, and it's his growing up as a first-generation Mexican-American immigrant and the support, but also the animosity that was often in the community that he
Sure.
grew up with, the racism and things like that. But he will be here. The Fourth Tuesday Book Club helped me get him here.
Oh, very cool.
So we will be seeing him.
And that's next Thursday
Next
at-
Thursday at 6 p.m. And that is
6
open to
p.m..
the public. And
Okay,
that's
I'm
here
definitely going to try to get to that.
in the building at the Civic Center meeting room upstairs.
Yeah, so it's just past, if you go up the stairs right as you come in, the main area there from the front of the building.
Yep.
And then keep on wandering around the hallway till you get to that big
Yes.
room. Yeah.
Or the
There'll
City
be
Hall,
signs.
City Hall Chambers is also what it's called. So.
Right. Okay.
And then we've got our summer reading program, so keep an eye out on that. We'll get more information out on that in the coming months. And we have, let's see, gosh, there's so much stuff in my brain.
There's always something going on at the library.
Always
Yeah,
something
yeah.
going on. We've got, I think our biggest one is our author visit next
Now,
week.
if people want to see what else is going on or anything new gets posted, can they follow you on Facebook or just do you have a website or how
They
do
can
you-
follow us on Facebook. We can go to our website. I don't have that off the top of my head, but because it's not our easy one where it was Mount Pleasant, Iowa Library.com.
Sure.
But you can, if you Google us, pull up Mount Pleasant, Iowa Library, it'll be there, and
Yep.
it's also on our Facebook page.
Make sure you use the word Iowa after because
Yes.
there's lots of Mount Pleasants out there and lots of Mount Pleasant libraries. The Mount
You-
Pleasant, Iowa Library.
You'd be amazed at the amount of calls we get looking for, they're like, oh, I need to renew my book, and they have a very southern accent. And I say, oh, are you in South Carolina? And they say, yes. So they were looking
Nice.
for Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, or Mount Pleasant, Texas.
Oh, sure.
And we have a bingo card up at the desk, so we mark off.
Oh, nice. Seriously?
yes.
Of all the different Mount Pleasants?
All the different Mount
Okay,
Pleasants.
that's hilarious. That's so funny.
But yes, we've got our events on our webpage. Our calendar will be updated regularly. I've got some of my employees helping update that.
Nice.
So we've got a lot of stuff.
We'll check it out for sure. And thank you all for watching
Yes.
Southeast Iowa Live and our community profile of Mount Pleasant. Kayleigh Septer, it's been a joy to have you on the show. Thank
you
you
for
for
having
sharing
me.
your space with us.
Yes.
It's all under renovation, but
Yes.
it's going to be beautiful when it's all said and done. So
Absolutely.
thanks again.
You're very welcome.